who was strong. This man's name was Shadusa, and his wife was named Shetu. One day, he said to her,
"Just look at his muscle. I must be the strongest man in the world. From now on, just call me Master Man."
Quit your folly boasting. No matter how strong you are, there will always be someone stronger, and watch out, or someday you may be him.
The next day, Shetu paid a visit to a neighboring village. On the walk home, she grew thirsty, so she stopped by a well.
She threw in the bucket.
Splash!
Then she pulled on the rope, but though she tugged and she hit, she could not lift the bucket.
Just then, the woman woke up with a baby strapped to her back.
Goo goo gaga. Balanced on the woman's head was a calabash, a hollow gourd for carrying water. Shetu told her, "We will get no water here today. The bucket will come up." "Wait a moment. Pull out the bucket for Mama." "Yeah."
The baby quickly pulled out the bucket and filled his mother's calabash. Then threw in the bucket and pulled it once more for Shetu.
I don't believe it.
"Oh, it's no strange. After all, my husband is Master Man."
Papa.
When Shetu got home, she told Shadusa what had happened.
"Master Man? He can't call himself that. I'm Master Man. I have to teach the fellow a lesson."
Oh, husband Don, if the baby is so strong, think what the father must be like. You will get yourself killed.
We'll see about that.
The next morning, Shadusa set out early and walked till he came to the well.
He threw in the bucket.
Splash!
Then he pulled on the rope, but though he tugged and he hit, he could not lift the bucket.
Just then, the woman with the baby woke up.
Goo goo gaga.
Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing?
"I'm getting water, of course."
Well, you can. The bucket won't come up.
The woman sat down the baby, who quickly pulled out the bucket and filled his mother's calabash.
Yeah.
Wow, how did he do that?
"It's easy. When your father is the Master Man."
I want to meet this fellow so I can show him who's the real Master Man.
"Oh, I wouldn't do that. He devours men like you. But suit yourself."
Papa. So Shadusa followed the woman back to her compound. Inside the fence shed was a gigantic fireplace, and beside it was a pile of huge bones.
What's all this?
"Well, you see, our hut is so small that my husband must come out here to eat the elephants."
Roar! What's that?
"That's Master Man."
Oh no, you were fooling. I've got to get out here.
"It's too late now, but let me hide you."
Papa.
"Did you have a good day, dear?"
Yes, but I forgot my bows and arrows. I had to kill this elephant with my bare hands.
As Shadusa watched in terror, Master Man built a huge fire. In the fireplace roasted the elephant and devoured every bit of it by the bones.
Suddenly, he stopped and sniffed.
What? I smell a man.
"Oh, there's no man here now. One passed by while you gone. This must be what you smell."
Too bad. He would have been tasty.
Then he rolled over on the ground, and before long the leaves trembled for his snore. "Quick, get away while you can."
Shadusa leaped out and bolted down the path.
But he hadn't gone far when he heard a distant
Roar!
and felt the ground tremble beneath him.
Master Man was coming.
Shadusa ran till he came upon 5 farmers hoeing a field. One of them called,
What's the hurry?
Master Man is after me.
Take it easy. We won't let anyone hurt you. Just then they heard a terrible.
Roar!
The farmers all dropped their hoes and covered their ears.
What was that?
That was Master Man.
Well then, you better keep running.
And the 5 farmers fell across the field.
Shadusa ran on till he round a bend.
And he stopped short.
There, beside the path, sat the stranger.
And there, beside the stranger, lay a huge pile of elephant's bones.
What's your hurry?
Master Man is after me.
You better not say so, cause I'm Master Man.
From behind Shadusa came another.
Roar!
And once again, he bounced into the air.
The stranger caught him in one hand as Master Man now.
Let me have him.
Come and get him.
Roar!
The stranger tossed Shadusa into a tree. As Shadusa watched, the 2 men struggled to their feet, still clutching one another. Then each gave a mighty leap, and together they rose into the air.
Higher and higher they went, till they passed through a cloud and out of sight.
Shadusa waited and waited, but the men never came back down. At last, he climbed carefully from the tree, ran and never stopped till he got home safe and sound.
And he never called himself Master Man again.
Whew.
As for those other two, they're still in the class where they battle on to this day.
Of course, the rest whenever they both go now.
But sooner or later, they start up again.
And what a noise they made!
Roar!
Some people call that noise thunder.
But now you know what it really is.
Two fools fighting forever.
To see which one is
Masterman!